We got some Bach this morning, some cantatas. This comes from the Stetson University School of Music Library, DeLand, Florida. It's in very good condition. And we're drinking our coffee and having a good time. I'm gonna try to organize some stuff. I'm going to retrieve some demos that I will be using to try to finish a song that I need to write for an A-side. I'm not really showing my screen because it's easier for me. When I need to, I will. I don't really. We're still progressing here. I'm probably going to move to the piano at some point in this stream. I did just go to Drive and download the demos. Not gonna work. Would you look at that? All right. Oh, this is horrible. This is a really bad idea. Whatever. Okay. Let's listen to one of these demos. Some demos are bad. You have to get used to that.
1, 2, 3. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the color.
So, I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air.
Your toes, the way that you show.
Is it I like or I love the curve of your toes? I could actually probably improve this a little. It can get larger. Okay.
I like the color of your toes, the way that you showed.
And this is the bad part.
How love will become the main force in our universe. I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns to ash. I like the sun in the sky. One day she'll die like all those who have a chance to experience life.
And I can't use this ending.
Continue. Solo takes over the vocal, then solo fades out.
Let's see. So I have some lyrical modifications. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the crimp of your nose, and that's just getting started. So we're getting rid of the stuff that is not as easy for most people to appreciate. So I like the way a candle burns down. So I had this lyric, I like the way soot burns to ash, but the problem is I think soot and ash are very similar. And I don't know if that's actually, I think that's a false process. Like soot doesn't burn, like ash doesn't degrade into soot. It actually might be the other way around, or they might be sort of equivalent, but I don't think it works that way. So I actually am changing this to, so I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns through ash. Both ash and soot. I think soot is even less useful than ash, just like a completely unusable byproduct of combustion or something like that. But I'm thinking of, you're looking at the remnants of a fire, and there's just, there's ash and there's other things, it's a kind of a good line. I like the way soot burns through ash. And then we get depressing, like the sun in the sky. One day we'll die. Sun in the sky. Is it one day, someday? Interesting. I'll listen again.
1, 2. Universe, how love will be. I like the curve of your toe. Universe, I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns to ash. I like the sun in the sky. One day she'll die like all those who...
So I said, I like the sun in the sky, one day she'll die. Might just be like the sun in the sky, one day will die. And that's just getting started. Another refrain. And I like this refrain. I like doing this with refrains, where you're applying it repeatedly and achieving something new with it through the repetitions. There's on the new Kateko album, there's the final track on the whole album does that. What I like about this, it's very existential verse. And saying like, okay, when we die, everything is just getting started. Not just when we die, when the sun dies, still, everything's just getting started. Nothing can die without effectively the universe still being at the starting place of everything that's to come. I like that thought and that concept. So I'm wondering what to do from here now, right? I kind of want to go find my key that we're in, or I could listen to the explanation video. This is a pretty good key for my voice, so at least in the verse parts. There's another version of this. We'll listen to one more version before the explanation.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the way that you show how love will become the main force in our universe. I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns to ash. I like the sun in the sky. One day she'll die like all those who have a chance to.
This is live stream. Do you know that?
No.
You just told the whole world that you're about to poop.
Well, can you come watch it, please?
I have to delete this, don't I?
No, just come please.
Okay, sorry. Okay. I'm going to put the music back on. This is an emergency. currently babysitting for a second, and then we will be back to writing song. I hope everybody's having a good time. You like the cantatas? Hey, you can go get him. Hold on, let me pass him off. We were listening to cantatas. See, friends, this is why you have to have a record ready to throw down so that I can keep you guys entertained in case you have to do emergency duties. Okay. Let's figure out this key that we're in. We're going to get an immortal crotch shot coming up if we're not careful. Okay. And transform 90 degrees clockwise, please. Transform 90 degrees clockwise. Okay. Still creating notes on all this. Oh, we were listening to this old version. None of that's staying. We really just want the bass. So let's get the explanation. Oh, it's 15 minutes long. That's too much explanation.
Okay, so we know we're going to use a keyboard sound for this, but we're using a piano sound because I think it's more clear. Like it sounds far more clear when we're trying to notate or dictate this. So.
Da da da. Let's just go get the key from the piano. Let's do it this way. I'm very confused. Why is this webcam not just like 1080p? Alright, okay, whatever. How are we gonna do this? I haven't thought this through today. There's a lot of stuff in this room. That's nice. That's not so bad. I need a headphone extender because I'm going to be walking around. And now I'm in. Okay. Well. There we go. I want this out of the way. And making sure nobody's commenting. Nobody's here because this is all a figment of my imagination. I'm not even real. I haven't played this in forever. I like the same. We're in the right key. I like the way a candle burns down. Da 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 da. I'm going to compress the room really hard because I'm not going to close mic anything. Right. So and then I invented some sort of yeah. All right. I don't know if I'm playing the right chords, but everything is a 2-5-1 usually, right? And then I went for the like 3 half diminished, like because it feels like a 2-5-1 to the minor 2. And that sequence gets us all the way back. So are we like doing a backdoor thing? Okay, let's figure it out. That's the voice leading. you could put the minor 3. That's like a sharp 9 sound actually on the 5 chord. That's kind of nice. I went for like, so we're in F, and then on this, it's kind of cool if you use like the minor 1. See? Do we want to be special and make everybody feel like, oh, he knows complicated chords, or do we want to do something that people will like? So you definitely do not want the minor chord. The minor chord doesn't work very well because you're leading back into the... You want that. Alright, we're gonna go for the sharp 9 there. Let's see. No comments, because this is all a figment of my imagination. This is all a figment of my imagination. Alright. Don't do chromatic, do diatonic. So is there it could be there could be a chord before that chord. Would it be cool to do like a chromatic leading chord? No. Well, okay. So I'm using an A minor 7 flat 5 with the flat 5 in the bass because it leads to the D7 nicely. So the diminished leading up to that diminished would actually be... Oh, you get the nice thing where you could put a diminished chord with the major 7 on it. Oh! Let's try that. Right here, so... Too much? It might need more rhythmic fixing. That's right. It's too much, especially at the beginning of the song, so let's keep it simple. Is there a second chord? So when we go here the second time, it could be cool to do a different chord. Woo! Like a, yeah, that would be, this would be a flat 13 on a D7. But I'm almost thinking of like when you're in F and you have this chord. I'm thinking about the bass note here being this beautiful, like, so we could exploit that, and then you know, it's not like a major chord because it's got this like augmented thing, and you can make a dominant 7, so. But it doesn't work to go straight here because we're in the wrong spot of the chord. You could just keep going down that way. Just keep riding those shell chords, right? Probably that F is a little muddy once you hit that. So you can go to the Bud Powell 7ths. But we haven't written anything new yet. At least we know the song. So I still want a different chord here. And it cannot be the regular one, so. No. No. Don't get too creative. Don't get too creative. So let's just think very simply. We're headed to G minor. So what are more ways to head to G minor than just the 2, 5, 1? I mean, there's a back door, so 4, 7, 1. Oh, and then if we... Okay. So then maybe we could get the D flat 7 chord back, you know, where we were going. We could put the F up an octave in the right hand because it's too muddy in the left hand. So that would replace the 4 of G. So we're replacing the 4 of G, which is C, with the C sharp. Augmented 7th thing. Yeah, and then the 7 would be actually be an F. But our idea was to do, since the melody up here is the 13 of an F from an F, we could do a F7, 9, 13. Yeah. Ooh, because we were right. So anytime you have a minor 1, it relates to the major on the flat 6. So we were earlier, remember when we had this, and we injected the minor 1. Anytime you have that, we could also use the major flat 6. So, and that is way better, but only the second time around. Replace the C7 here. Ooh! I knew it. Sharp 11. So instead of going to this C, so since we're already on this F, we went to the F for this like backdoor, 4/7 back to the 1 on the G minor, which is the 2 of the key we're in. So we're actually, since we're going, this C note here is actually a beautiful sharp 11 on the F sharp. And then that's a 4th relationship to the D flat that we wanted to use, the flat 6 major. That's replacing the. So let's do it now. There we go. Okay, here is our new first 2 verses. Practice that again. That is definitely the first 2 verses. I'm gonna go take a break real quick. Now the scary part. I have to figure out how to write a chorus. Oh no, I didn't do work for myself on this one. I actually have to do work now. Real creative work where I conjure it from nothing. That's why I'm taking a break while I was hungry too. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Test. We're still good. We're making audio. All right, so what's our issue now? Our issue is we don't have a chorus. But what's a way to solve that problem? Let's get our pen and paper. What's our problem here? So we would like to head somewhere with our chorus that feels quite a lot different than the rest of everything. The problem is, I have not been writing from the piano anymore. And I feel weird sitting here trying to come up with something. We don't have to go to a chorus. We could go to a pre-chorus that doesn't come back. We could go to a bridge. Because this feels bridgy. Something a little more static, maybe? I feel like that flat 6 chord is like the yacht rock chord. And do we want to go there? It allows you to immediately just modulate if you want to, which wouldn't be horrible. It might be easy to catch the F in the melody. That's just... So let's just go down the melody. That's just getting started. This is so hard. I'm not making an improvisation. I'm trying to write a song. Ah! Okay. This is why I have to just separate. See, I have to separate the fact that I am able to play the piano from the fact that I'm trying to write a song. Historically, I've written some interesting songs at the piano, and it gets you certain things. But just go look up why Billy Joel won't make any more albums. Is because he has such a difficult time getting anything written because he has to be here at this instrument, and he has to start with something in his hands. And well, not always, but it seems to be his writing process. I've kind of grown to dislike the feeling of writing this way. So I'm about to stand up and go and work on the whiteboard instead, because this is obviously not clicking quickly. I really need to put this mic up, actually, because it's going to get dust if I don't. I belched right into a live mic. I can't believe it. I've been having some belching episodes lately. Oh my lord. So embarrassing. But it's okay because this is all a figment of my imagination. It's not even real. No one's even here, and no one will ever be here. That's just sorry, let me get my key back in. I like the way da 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 da, and that's just getting started. So, nothing can help you when nothing comes to your mind, except trying over and over again and trying to reset. That's just getting started. See, sometimes when you start to write down the lyrics, you can start to hear something else in your head. That's just... So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write down only the last line, because that slowly, while I write it, I hear it like slowly in my head, and sometimes while I'm writing the words, the next thing is just like there already for me. I didn't come up with it, so let's see if it works. This is just a method that sometimes works. That's just getting... It slows you down. which helps. That's just getting started. That's just getting started. So I hear that note. So stay on the same note and maybe make something a little bit more florid. Fewer words, longer notes. So we start on the C. What's a pretty melodic floor? It's a pretty development from there. That's just getting started. I want words. Please give me words. If I can just get the right words, it'll start me off. That's just getting started. So, right, okay. Sometimes to get the words, you have to play with the words like you play with the music. You have to look at what's already there and see if you do something similar, but different, or completely opposite. So we end on the word started. That's interesting. And then we're about to begin on something. It's just getting started. And it jumps an octave. That's just getting started. I'm thinking about before. That's just getting started. Before the storm. Before the storm? Why is that? Well, it's a cliche. That's why it's in my mind. Why we're not. Let's see. That's just getting started. Before the storm. Oh my God, I'm really wanting to hear the song. Boom, dun, 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 boom, ba, 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 da. So I'm like completely ripping something. I don't know. I believe in miracles. What I mean, you can take that as an inspiration. We're not going to interpolate it like Sabrina Carpenter. Let's see, not Sabrina Carpenter, Dua Lipa. Let's see. That's just getting started. Before the storm. Da, da, da. See, that's a very sturdy couple of notes, which is of course why it got used in the past. Da, 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 da. It seems like, is it all over like a... It's just like a 1/4. I wish I could listen to that song just so I can make sure exactly what aspect of it I feel like I'm stealing, so that it's not too big of a part of the song, actually. I think it's just, come on, 1/4, starting on starting on the 5, going up to the 1, back down to the 6th scale degree, 5th scale degree, 4th scale degree. Come on, how can you claim that that's yours? Da, 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 da. But the words, I just don't have the words yet. Let's go play it. That's just getting started. But just getting started. Before the... We recently had storms. Helene is on my mind, so maybe that's another reason. Today. That's the rough part. We're going with this though. I think this melody and this little part's gonna. If we could just get this chorus, I might stop the string today and be happy that we at least got to this part. That's just getting started. In the eye of the storm. It's just so unrelated to the rest of all this. Why can't we just think of the next words? It's just getting started. Okay, why can't we just develop the idea of that we liked in the last 2 months? Time. The word time is always good. Time. Time flows on, time goes by, and let's just go with that. Time goes by. Time goes by. bounce. Just get something on the board, right? Time goes by. Almost made that in the trash can. Time goes by. Time goes flying on by. Do we want to do like slidey things, or do we want to punch right on the notes with the words? That's a good question too. Da, 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 da. That's just getting started. Time goes by. Time goes by. That's just getting so the concept of those last two, and like the sun in the sky one day will die, and that's just getting started. Everything is always just getting started. That's the idea. Why can't we get some more lyrics on that? Time goes by. Time goes by. Da da. We need those two. Da da. Okay, can we just get rid of the other words and just focus on the melody? That's just the sun in the sky. One day we'll die, and that's just getting started. Time goes by, and we find method. We want to figure out what we want to say and then improve the lyrics there. So what are we trying to say? As time goes by, we realize our as time increases, we realize our smallness inside of all of it. So I'm just going to write, so as chi increases, this is what I used to do as a teacher. So T, upward arrow, relation. So what's that relation? I wish I could help you see this better. I don't think that I'm ever going to get a good camera angle of this, unfortunately. No comments. This is all a figment of my imagination, and nobody is here. Okay. Time goes by. So as time increases, our recognition of ourselves decreases. So let's just put SR, meaning self-recognition, decreases. And maybe there's another relation that is our self-recognition. As we realize ourselves as less important, we gain something spiritually. So as time increases, our self-recognition decreases, and our appreciation increases. So let's go A, increase. So we have a little formula here that I might try to write with another pen so you can see it. So T increases, self-recognition decreases, appreciation increases. That's our formula for what we're trying to say. Time goes by and we feel as time goes by. Let's start with an as, and that's just getting started. As time goes by, as time. And can we say go by in a more beautiful way? As seasons pass. Nah, so seasons doesn't really work because we kind of set up a cosmic analogy and then we're bringing it back down to earth. We're wanting big time, the feeling of big time. Like galaxies colliding kind of time scale. As worlds, when worlds collide, as time goes by, we will see worlds collide. We could say as time goes by, we see worlds collide. As time goes by, we see worlds collide. Where's the self-recognition decreasing? So, as time goes by, we will see worlds collide. I kind of like these little cyclical melody structures that just keep in a circle. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide. And I need to break that with this last like keep falling down. So as time collides, as time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and we'll feel ever smaller. Just keep it simple. Something everyone can understand. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and we'll feel ever smaller. Feel ever smaller in our stature, but it's like you feel smaller. So go with the idea and then fix it. Stature, so you feel smaller in stature, but stronger in spirit, something like that. As time goes by, we will see worlds. What about our part? Worlds collide, and our part will recede, but our heart will receive. When I say we will see worlds collide and our part will recede, but our hearts will receive. That's what I want, right? Something like that. Let's get the melody. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the crimp of your nose, and that's just getting started. I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns through ash. Like the sun in the sky, one day we'll die, and that's just getting started. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our part will recede, but our hearts will receive. I gotta fix that a little bit. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our part will recede, while our hearts and our part will recede, but our hearts. The will might be rhythmically problematic. And our part will recede, but our hearts will receive. Does that work? As time goes by, if we want to be able to do a double chorus, probably. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our heart and our part will recede, but our hearts will receive. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our part will recede, but our hearts will receive. That's cool. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our part will recede, but our hearts will receive. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our part will recede, while our hearts will receive. Can we improve this ever so slightly? As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our part will recede. Do we want to say, though our hearts will receive, instead of but? And our part will recede, though our hearts will receive. I don't want to say while our hearts will receive. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our part will receive. Part will recede, but our hearts will receive. I gotta take a short break.
Macht mir das Herz wieder leicht und spricht mich frei und spricht mich frei.
I was talking without this being on. I'm sorry. I might want to give this more. Okay. I'm putting this down. And then lifting this up. And then throwing this onto here. So that we can stick together on this a little better. I think I'm going to use while, because it kind of fits our formula. As time increases, our self-recognition decreases. We realize we're a little bit less important. That's the recede part. And then our appreciation increases. That's like our heart's receiving more. So wow works because it is literally what we're trying to say. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide and our part will recede while our hearts will receive. Hearts, while our hearts will receive. I like the way you. Alright. That's just getting started. So I like the way. So let's go for the second verse. I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns through ash. Like the sun in the sky, one day we'll die, and that's just getting started. That's just getting started. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide and our part will recede while our hearts will receive. I like the way dun 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 dun. We can get back in it pretty easy. Why won't you focus as we come out this way? What if I do this? Still not focusing. What if I put my face? It likes to focus on faces, I think. Please focus on me. Come on. Focus, 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 focus. Back here. Back here. What if do I have to put light on it? that help? I don't know. Yeah, it did. So, are we gonna have a bridge? I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the crimp of your nose, and that's just getting started. I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns through ash. Like the sun in the sky, one day we'll die, and that's just getting started. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our part will recede, while our hearts will receive. I like the way... Maybe this is a good place to stop, because I've been having a very difficult time coming up with a chorus. And I think it'll be a lot easier to write the next verses from here. I don't know though, I kind of like to finish stuff when I start the live stream. So, we could keep it, we could also just return. I could keep it really simple and return to the same exact lyrics, and then come all the way back around and just do double chorus fade out. No worries about bridges. Keep it simple. Finish the track. But is it going to be bad if I do this? Am I lazy if I do that? What does it require? That's the frustrating question. So maybe we can time this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the crimp of your nose, and that's just getting started. It feels like if you're saying, and that's just getting started, and then you repeat the verse, you're being an idiot. I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns through ash. Like the sun in the sky, one day we'll die, and that's just getting started. That's just getting started. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our part will recede, while our hearts will receive. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the way that, this could be a way to go into a bridge. We do one verse instead of a double verse and then into a bridge. You do that all. I mean, I do that a lot, because why do you want to hear? Cut the verse, get you forward into the song. Keeps it shorter than 4 minutes. Curve your toes, the way that you show that love will become. See, but it doesn't. I really don't like the original demo that I did there. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write down this new lyric in the book. So as time goes by, we will see worlds collide. And our part will recede. While our hearts will receive. This is a very old song. This is from 2019. And here we are, 2024. I was going to time that, but then I thought it was stupid. Okay. So I can think of more I likes without too much difficulty. How hard is it to do that? My son's name is Samuel. I'm thinking about the line, I like the way you look at, I love the way you look at Samuel. That's kind of cute. Or, I love the way you gave me Samuel. I like that even more. I love the way I like. This got to be love. You can't say like to that. I love the way you gave me Samuel. I love the way you. So the first time through the first verse is breathe the air, which is like a very absurd thing to say. Like you just love anything that person does. It's kind of like what that line means. I like the way you breathe the air. Come on, how's that person breathing the air differently than anybody else? But it's, it's a good thing to say. So maybe we can kind of mirror that. I love the way you gave me Samuel. I love the way you. For some reason, the word catch came to mind. I love the way you catch. I don't know. How do we make that work? I love the way you gave me Samuel. May you catch my fire. I was thinking about slack. Somebody's slacking and you pull the slack. And if you pull the slack, then it unslacks it. I love the way you gave me Samuel. I love the way you. So the problem with that is that it's an incredibly unenjoyable set of syllables to listen to. Oops, that was my foot on some metal, in case you wanted to know what that sound was. I love the way you gave me Samuel. You could just say, I love the way you have my back. So simple. So simple. I love the way you gave me Samuel. I love the way you have my back. This next part is, so the curve of your toes is kind of a silly one, right? I didn't really achieve the same sort of the way you breathe the air kind of line with that second one, did I? But it's coming after a very heartfelt first line, so it makes sense to continue how I did. I love the way that you show. Let's just keep it this way. So I'm bringing back the original line that is a line after this one, but fitting it forward. The way that you show. I love the way that you show our love always grows. I love the way that you show our love always grows. And we're just getting started. So this would go on. I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns through ash. Like the sun in the sky, one day we'll die, and that's just getting started. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our part will recede, while our hearts will receive. I love the way you gave me Samuel. I love the way you have my back. I love the way that you show our love always grows, and we're just getting started. I kind of want to time it just from here. See how long it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the crimp of your nose, and that's just getting started. I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns through ash. Like the sun in the sky, one day we'll die, and that's just getting started. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our part will recede, while our hearts will receive. I love the way you gave me Samuel. I love the way you have my back. I love the way that you show our love always grows, and we're just getting started. That is 106 right there. Not very long at all, is it? But what happens if we do a double chorus now? As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our part will recede, while our hearts will receive. And that's 18 extra seconds, so 132. Hearts will receive. Add another 18 seconds and we're still under 2 minutes. But I was thinking you could actually, it'd be kind of interesting to go back to the first verse, because I'm going to call this song Pancakes. So I kind of want to hear it twice. And it's not uncommon to go back to only the first verse and repeat it. So what if we add another chorus, and then we do verse 1, and then chorus fade out. Because the chorus is extremely short. And then maybe in the chorus fade out, we overlay I like the way you cook my pancakes. As counterpoint. This is a little bit lazy, but let's see. Come on, I am resetting. Hold to reset. I am holding. Okay. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the cramp of your nose, and that's just getting started. I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns through ash. Like the sun in the sky, one day we'll die, and that's just getting started. That's just getting started. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide and our part will recede while our hearts will receive. I love the way you gave me Samuel. I love the way you have my back. I love the way that you show. Our love always grows, and we're just getting started. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide and our part will recede while our hearts will receive. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the cramp of your nose, and that's just getting started. I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns through ash. Like the sun in the sky, one day we'll die, and that's just getting started. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide and our part will recede while our hearts will receive. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide and our part will recede while our hearts will receive. As time... So that's like 2:30 right there. You got to subtract a couple seconds because I messed something up. I actually like how that feels. So we're gonna do, and I added the verse 1 plus 2 because that existential second verse really propels you to the chorus for like the final, so, and then da 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 da. I wonder, so I want this thing to work as counterpoint. So, sorry, camera. That camera's eventually going to get broken. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide. Oh man, I'm way off. Something like that. that. The chords are definitely going to go like that. So that's interesting. I don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. It could be cool to put the 4 chord with the 1 of the key in the bass. That's going to be it. Rhythmic, so it's hard for me to get this in the same. I like the way you cook my... man. Let me just play the original melody with these new chords and see how it works. The problem is that note. It would be really nice to get the counterpoint or to get something about the I like the way you cook my pancakes. To get the pancakes line and the ending fade out would be so cool. That's kind of... Right. Oh, I went too fast, too early. Did I go here? What did I do now? I just did it because I felt like it. I think this is a whole song now. I think this is a whole song. I don't want a bridge, really. I don't care. I don't need it. Alright. As time goes by, we'll see what's colliding apart. We'll see while our house will receive. Alright, we're going to write that last verse down. Alright, so then chorus, verse 1 plus 2, 2. I'm sorry that the chorus fade out is such an easy trick. But it turns out that lately I've been like planning on chorus fade outs, and then my chorus just keeps going for like 45 seconds, and I actually end it, and I actually like how it feels when it just keeps going. So sometimes I've been planning chorus fade outs and they just end with a big chorus that like ends and it feels right, and it's kind of nice. So we don't exactly know how that goes. Okay, let's get a demo. It is a mess. All these chords are just causing havoc. Oh! All right. Let's get this going. I'm going to use my phone to record a quick demo. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air, like the curve of your toes. That sucked. I'm trying to avoid playing too much because I feel like it's going to overpower the mic, but whatever. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I love the curve of your toes, the crimp of your nose, and that's just getting started. Yeah. Why am I so bad now? Let's try it. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way a candle burns down. I like this way soot burns through ash. Like the sun in the sky. One day we'll die. How'd that work? Die. Right. So, I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns through ash. Like the sun in the sky. Like the sun in the sky. Like the sun in the sky. One day she'll die, and that's just getting started. Alright, from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. Alright, this is what getting a demo looks like when I try to do it. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the crimp of your nose, and that's just getting started. I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns through ash. Like the sun in the sky. One day she'll die, and that's just getting started. As time goes by. Oh my gosh. Okay. I like the. This is what it has. This is what work looks like. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the crimp of your nose. Okay. Can we remember it? I didn't even remember this song since 2019 when I started today, so this is at least some progress. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the way that you show. I'm reading the lyrics in front of me and I'm still singing the original demo. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the crimp of your nose, and that's just getting started. I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns through ash. Like the sun in the. Should I do a dominant 7 or? That sounds even prettier than. That's prettier. D flat major 7 sharp 11, or the flat 6 major 7 sharp 11 going to the dominant 7. All right, that's what we're gonna do now. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the crimp of your nose, and that's just getting started. I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns through ash. Like the sun in the sky, like the sun in the sky. One day we'll die, and that's just getting started. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our hearts will receive, while our hearts will receive. I love the way you gave me Samuel. I didn't sing the right words though. 2, 3, 4, 1. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the crimp of your nose, and that's just getting started. I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns through ash. I like the sun in the sky, the wind at dawn. Come on, sing. Just read the lyrics in front of you instead of thinking about too many things. I like the way you cook my my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the crimp of your nose, and that's just getting started. I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns through ash. Like the sun in the sky, one day we'll die, and that's just getting started. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our heart part will recede, while our hearts will receive. I love the way you gave me Samuel. I love the way you have my back. I love the way that you show our love always grows, and we're just getting started. As time goes by, we see worlds collide, and our paths will recede, while our hearts will receive. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the crimp of your nose, and that's just getting started. I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns through ash. Like the sun in the sky, one day we'll die, and that's just getting started. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our hearts will recede, and our part will recede, while our hearts will receive. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our part will recede, while our hearts will recede. I like the way you cook my pancake. Na, 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 Alright, that one was, the lyrics aren't great. I didn't really do that great with the lyrics, but okay. Last time. I'm gonna try one more demo. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the crimp of your nose, and that's just getting started. I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns through ash. Like the sun in the sky, one day we'll die, and that's just getting started. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our heart will come on, see, and our part will recede. Sing that line, not the fourth line. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the crimp of your nose, and that's just getting started. I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns through ash. Like the sun in the sky, one day we'll die, and that's just getting started. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our part will recede, while our hearts will receive. Come on. Come on. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the crimp of your nose, and just getting started. I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns through ash. Like the sun in the sky, one day we'll die, and that's just getting started. As time goes by, we'll see worlds collide, and our part will receive, while our hearts will receive. I love the way you gave me Samuel. I love the way you have my back. I love the way that you show our love always grows, and we're just getting started. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, while our hearts will receive, and our part will receive, while our hearts will receive. I just can't do it. My memory is so bad. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the crimp of your nose, and that's just getting started. I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns through ash. Like the sun in the sky, one day we'll die, and that's just getting started. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our part will recede, while our hearts will receive. I love the way you gave me Samuel. I love the way you have my back. I love the way that you show our love always grows, and we're just getting started. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our part will recede, while our hearts will receive. I like the way you cook my pancakes. I like the way you breathe the air. I like the curve of your toes, the crimp of your nose, and that's just getting started. I like the way a candle burns down. I like the way soot burns through ash. Like the sun in the sky, one day we'll die, and that's just getting started. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our part will recede, while our hearts will receive. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our part will recede, while our hearts will receive. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our part will recede, while our hearts will receive. As time goes by, we will see worlds collide, and our hearts will recede, while our... All right, that's good enough, y'all. I have the song. I know what it's going to be. It follows the general form that I have laid out. Thank you to all of the figments of my imagination. That's what I'm going to call you viewers. Thank you.
all of you figments of my imagination for just being here, spending the time with me, and keeping me company while I do work that is spiritually difficult. Have a good Sunday.